So yesterday we was in Mongkok and TST. We didn't really find what we was looking for. There were a few pieces, spoke to a few dealers, but couldn't get anywhere near the prices that we needed to get it to. Obviously to make a little bit of a margin, a bit of profit. So today I am in Sham Shui Po, which is the vintage area of Hong Kong and is renowned for its old school vibe, the least modern part of Hong Kong, I believe, and not many YouTubers show this area, but this is a perfect place for vintage pieces. So let's see what we can find. This is actually a pawn shop, not an actual pure watch dealer shop. I have bought a piece from here before. They do have a few pieces. They actually have some Hublots. So anything with a sticker on means there are papers with the watch. So for example that back one there, no papers, it's naked, 116, 10 UNR, so probably 2019 maximum, an older reference. Seems a bit pricey to be honest. Let's have a look and see. Most of them are naked and good prices though. So that pawn shop there did have a few pieces at pretty good prices. Obviously they're all asking prices, so we might have something there. But before I start actually asking to look at a watch, I want to have a look at somewhere else, because I don't want to buy it from straight away first place. But look at this. This is how retro it is. Got it on market. This is another 2 places or 3 places I want to visit before, because I wanted to check them out. Obviously I can always go back, and I don't want to waste this time getting out the watches, looking at them, and then not actually buy. So I can make a decision a bit later. I'm going to check out a couple now before I actually start seriously inquiring. There are a few more stores down here which I know of, so we'll check them out and see if we can find a 26mm or the 31s. That one didn't actually have any 31s at all, not in the bimetal, so see if we can get them in this one. So we've got the bamboo for scaffolding, but that changes at some point. The laws have changed and no longer allowed to use it. A section of the building which is at the bottom, but then above it is all apartments or just flats, old school flats. So That's just the way of living around here. Been refuse collection point in the middle of just all these apartments. Normally we see them in industrial areas in the UK, away from, you know, domestic homes, things like that, but not over here. Right, there we are. We are going over there. These are a little bit pricey. This is how old school as it is. Look, you got an outdoor market. I think it's daily. Got butchers right here, and then all your flats. Look at these old school flats. In the middle of it, downstairs, you've got everything that you need. It's chaos. You got a few clothes stores, food stores, fruit stores, vegetables, all sorts down here. It's just so many streets. I can walk up and down all day long, but it's just can't keep up with the heat. I'm trying to find what shops. I mean, I've located a few, but I guess when it cools down a bit, I'll try to find a bit more. Yachtmaster, that's Royal Oak. And this one is the newer pieces. Again, more of the modern pieces. This is the no fake pledge in Hong Kong. 23, 24, 25. So this basically validates as a store they have been accredited with no fake pledge. So there's nothing in this block here. There's more modern pieces, none of the vintage pieces. Thought we'd check it out just in case they did have any new stock, but not today. So we'll keep looking out here. There is another place across the road. Again, we need to go down here. Just to show where these are all like more the modern pieces. More of the modern pieces, all the old pieces there, popular colours. The rest of these are all the Tudors, Bulgarian, PJ. Hey, and you go back down again. Not too sure how promising it is. I don't know what these grandmas are doing. Just have a look. Whoa. This is proper vintage clocks. I don't know what these are. There's no signs of Rolexes at the minute. Tudors. Look. Yeah, I don't think we've got what we're looking for in here. Yep, no Rolex in this one. What are these? The Richie Mills. Fake ones. Very, very bad ones. Different names. That one definitely didn't have anything in there. So right now I'm just going to go to get the MTR and go to one stop just down the road, 20-minute walk, or I can just grab a quick train out of the heat. We are in Prince Edward, France. Yeah, okay. Look just like all the way after, I don't know what it is. United watch. Oh, that's a pretty expensive Batman. Oh, it's a new reference set. It's not that bad actually. So we've just come out of United Watch. They did have a 6917 with papers, 9082. Good condition, factory bracelet, but we just couldn't agree on price. That he wanted 58, got it down to 57. But it's not really worth it. The margins aren't there. Our best price was 55 and couldn't get there. So, and then there was a 69173 as well, which was with papers and green tag, which is quite rare. But he's asking way too much at 36. We offered at 87 for both. But with about 500 quid, $5,000 a part, about 500 quid. So not worth it for us. There's nothing really. It's a shame because it's the first place we found that has a 6917. It's real gutting. But new face, good guy, Clayton. And they should hopefully start a new relationship, but it's just a shame we can get a deal. You know, first deal is always quite important, but we don't have to force it if we can't get it at the right price. Maybe next time we might be able to get some. I mean, we recognise each other now, so walking down the street in Prince Edward now, and this whole road is literally aquariums, basically an aquarium market, I guess. Mongkok, just walked there, so we are gonna go get a full set kit, a box, vintage box, and booklets, and a red tag, so we can just complete a watch. And I know just a place where to get just accessories from. Walking in the middle of the road. Hectic in Hong Kong, but yeah, I'll take you there and let's see if we can get. They should have red boxes. We don't want a green box. So the old vintage pieces, they come in either green or red, but the smaller ladies ones, they originally come in red. I haven't managed to get any watches yet, but we are going to go back to one of them in Shamsur Ball and see if we can negotiate on 2 pieces. So we will go over there, see if we can get any, and yeah, hopefully we can get something today, but just gotta get a box first. I was here yesterday, so I should have grabbed them, but obviously there's no point buying a box without a watch, but there is one that we are keen to get. There is the booklets, loads of booklets, boxes there, so we'll go in there, get a box, just secure the goods in there. Whoa, all it is just a box, a red vintage box, booklets, red tag, and yeah, red tag, a booklet, a wallet, just all the vintage pieces that you would find with full set. Obviously just without the watch or the white tag or the green tag back in those era. $700, which is about £1, it's about 60 to 70 quid, which is a good price for full set. I mean, everybody loves, when you buy a Rolex, you want to come with a full set. So, well, when you buy a Rolex, you want to come with all the accessories and stuff. But yeah, so that'll be a nice touch. Now we're going to have to rush back to Shamsur Ball. 2 stops away. Let's see if we can get there before it shuts. It's now around 6, well, 5:30, 6ish. I think it closes about 7. So we'll see. Let's get to it. First shop we went to today. So we're just going back there, check out the 2 pieces that look pretty good. A couple of pieces here that we're quite interested in. We'll see if we can get a deal done. Ladies lip brush here. Done. Oh, bye. This one here. So these are both naked. We've got the deal done, so we're happy with that. I'll open them up. Have a look, double check the seal numbers. So Uncle's just gone out the back and whipped me out another one here, which is a 69173. Lovely Diamond.Dial factory. I'll show you a bit later. Papers, green tag. It's got a deal done on that as well. Thank you, Uncle. Finished there. So we actually come out with 69173s, so 6 26mm 5mm Datejust ladies watches. Bought 2, and then the uncle actually said to me, oh, we might have one at the back, we might have a few at the back, so he went and got me it, and we managed to agree a price on it. So that was a nice little touch, and this is what happens when you start sort of building a relationship with dealers. They do bring out some, we'll show you some stock if they don't have it on display, which is a very good touch. So free in the bag, and I think we're going to have some happy clients, and I think that is our job done. That is a good day's work, and that's all done.